Once seen as President Putin's fiercest threat, Alexei Navalny was a lawyer who became a blogger. Investigating alleged Russian state corruption, he used social media to amplify his findings and won support from young Russians who'd only ever known Putin in power. In 2013, he ran to be mayor of Moscow. But before the election, he was arrested, not for the last time, and accused of fraud. His sizable street protests soon transformed into a campaign against corruption and censorship, with a presidential run planned in 2016.
There is just one goal. The goal is to make Russia a normal, rich country where citizens profit in some way from the richness of their country. That's why we are fighting this regime.
His fraud conviction ended his candidacy, and while his party boycotted the election, police raided properties of several supporters. Then, in 2020, he fell dangerously ill on a flight. A German team evacuated him for treatment. The nerve agent Novichok, developed by Russia's military, was deemed responsible.
So it's clear that Alexei Navalny is the victim of a crime. He was supposed to be silenced, and I, together with the entire German government, condemn this in the strongest possible terms.
Russia's government denied it poisoned him, and he slowly recovered.
It wasn't painful at all, but the overwhelming feeling is I'm going to die. It's quite hard to explain because you don't experience it in everyday life, thank God.
In early 2021, Navalny returned to Russia, where his arrest prompted nationwide protests demanding his release. A court decided his absence abroad had violated parole, the start of a prison spell that's been repeatedly extended. Inside, his health worsened, and to demand better doctors, he launched a weeks-long hunger strike. From his cell, he called Russia's Ukraine invasion a stupid war based on lies. Prison clearly affected his health, and his team said he'd lost a lot of weight. Alexei Navalny is survived by his wife Yulia and their 2 children.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.